Hello and welcome back to another class together, another yoga practice. Woohoo! Thank you for joining me today. But as always, most of all, thank yourself for taking this time out of your day for your practice and for spending time here together. So today we're gonna flow through a half moon flow, which will help us connecting with the moon energies. I personally love the moon energies and just the moon itself. I mean, it's been there for thousands and thousands of years, and it's probably a good teacher, right? And when we look at what can we learn from the moon, I come to the conclusion that the moon is only in peak energy 4 days a month. And other than that, he's crescent. He's not even present at all. He knows when really to put his peak energy out and when not to. And that's one of the big learnings I get from the moon. What we're gonna need today is a block. If you don't have a block at home, definitely go get yourself some stapled books. What I found also helpful can be a water bottle. So you can also just grab onto a water bottle. I'm gonna grab my block. And then we're gonna get started. Alrighty, so as we're talking about moon energies, we are also talking about some nature theme today. So I just fully invite you to join here and delve into a nature themed yoga class. As always, any playlist from my Spotify fits with this. Definitely choose one of the slow flow playlists. And then let's get started. We're crossing our arms in front of our chest, bringing the tippy fingers to our collarbones, starting to tap our collarbones one at a time. This is our butterfly hug. And we're tapping one of the tapping points from emotional freedom technique under the collarbones, which is known to calm us down, to help us relax and unwind. Gently starting to close down the eyes, sealing the lips, bringing the tip of the tongue to the top of the mouth. Sending the shoulders away from the ears. Diving deeper into your tapping here. Just losing yourself in that rhythm, in the balance of that rhythm. And then I'm gonna guide us through a short pranayama. Super easy today. We're gonna inhale for 6 and exhale for 6. I will count us through these rounds so you can just lose yourself in tapping your collarbone. Continue tapping, starting with an inhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One more round with my cueing, then we go on our own. Inhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Continue to tap in and exhaling to a count of 6 for 3 rounds, starting with an inhale now. Once we have finished our third round, let's bring the palms towards our knees, facing upwards to call in some energy. Continuing the in and exhale for 6 through our nostrils. Sending the shoulders away from the ears. On the next inhale, we gently gift ourselves a smile. Not just to relax the face, but also to show our gratitude towards ourselves for acting in self-care. And then we start opening up the eyes. Well done. Deep inhale here on the exhale. We're coming into our child's pose. Sending the knees out, mat distance apart, toes are touching, and then we're sending the hips back, lowering the upper body down, resting the head in between the shoulders, resting the forehead on the ground. Three more deep breaths here. Deep inhale as we're sending the hands under our shoulders, pushing ourselves all the way up. Knees are coming hip distance apart. On the inhale, we drop the heart. We gaze up towards the ceiling. Shoulder blades are pulling towards each other. Exhale to round the back, gazing towards the belly button. Inhale for cow. Exhale for cat. Inhaling cow. Exhaling cat. 3 more. Last one, deep inhale, dropping the heart, sending the belly towards the mat, gazing up. Exhale, coming to a neutral spine. Well done. Deep inhale here. On the exhale, tucking the toes, sending the hips high, downward facing dog. Let's start to walk our dog gently here, pushing one heel after another into the ground. Really slow and mindful movement. Next inhale, we come onto the tippy toes. We ripple forward, the shoulders coming over our wrists. On the exhale, we drop the knees but let them hover over the ground, sending the buttocks back towards the heels and back up for our downward facing dog. Well done. 2 more like this, wave movements. Inhale, rippling forward, shoulder over wrists. Exhale, waving back. Buttocks to the heels and back up. 1 more. Inhale, coming forward. Exhale, all the way back. Deep inhale as we're sending the buttocks up and high again. On the exhale, we come onto the tippy toes. We're dropping the hips towards the right. We're bending our knees. We're coming in the outer and the inner seam of our feet. The hips are hovering above the ground. Inhale, send them high. Exhale, lowering to the left. Inhale, up high. Exhale, lowering to the ground. Inhale, up high. Exhale, down to the left. Well done. Inhale, coming up onto the tippy toes. On the exhale, we start to walk forward to the front of the mat until our toes are touching our fingers. Opening the heart and the chest here, shoulders away from ears. On the exhale, we sink deeper, forehead towards the knees. Inhale, we're sending the arms up, micro bending the knees, opening up 1 vertebra at a time. Imagine a big tree growing here. Sending the branches out wide. On the exhale, our tree is closing down again. Sending the forehead towards the thighs. 2 more like that. Inhale, 1 vertebra at a time, we come up. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale to come up. Exhale, folding forward, hinging from the hip, sending the forehead towards the knees. The peace fingers are grabbing our big toes. We're resting here for 5 breaths. Next, inhale to open the heart and the chest. On the exhale, the palms are pushing into the ground. We're stepping the left leg back, lowering the knee, untucking the toes. Inhale to sweep the floor, sending the arms up and high. Exhale, angel wings. So in angel wings, we have a 90-degree angle in our elbow, shoulder and elbow on one level, not here, not there. It's also called cactus arms, but I like angel wings more. Sinking deeper into that hip. Inhale, sweeping the floor, arching the back all the way up. Exhale, we fly. 3 more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale to sweep the floor, sending the arms up and high. Exhaling, angel wings. Holding here. Opening the heart and the chest towards the sky. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Deep inhale, drops the hands. We're interlacing the fingers behind the back, taking a mental note of which index finger is on top. Opening the heart and the chest as the fist is pulling away from our buttocks. On the exhale, we fold forward, resting the torso on the right thigh. Sending those hands over our shoulders. For 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. Deep inhale. Let the hands guide you up. Releasing the fingers. Coming up high. Sinking deep into our hip opening here. On the exhale, we frame the right foot. Tucking the left toes. Lifting the left knee. Sending the right leg up and high, three-legged dog. Hips are square here. Deep inhale. On the exhale, we open the hip, bending the knee. Inhale, stretch, lengthen. Exhale, looking forward in between the hands. The right foot steps in between the hands. Left foot follows. Opening the heart and the chest here. Exhale to sink deeper. Inhale, growing our tree up high. Opening the branches, let it blossom. Exhale, hinging from the hip, folding forward. 2 more. Inhale to grow high. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale, growing high. Exhale, folding forward. Peace fingers are catching the big toes. Resting here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Deep inhale to open the heart and the chest. On the exhale, palms are pushing down into the mat. This time the right foot steps back, lowering the knee, untucking the toes. Inhale to sweep the floor all the way up. Exhale, angel wings. 4 more. Inhale, sweep the floor, arch the back, gaze up. Exhale, sending the arms to the sides. Inhale. Exhale, that's our number 3. 2 more. Sweeping the floor all the way up, sinking deeper into our hip opening. Who can feel that? And last one, deep inhale to sweep the floor, arch the back, gaze goes up to the fingertips. On the exhale, we open up, we hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Deep inhale, drops the hands, interlaces the finger the funky way. So this time, the other index finger is on top, sending that big fist away from the buttocks. Opening the heart, opening the chest. On the exhale, we fold forward, resting on our left thigh. Sending that fist above our shoulders, only as far as it's comfortable. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Deep inhale. The hands are guiding us all the way up, releasing the fingers, sending them up high, low lunge. On the exhale, we frame the left foot, tuck the right toes, lifting the right knee off, sending the left leg up high, three-legged dog, square hip. Inhale here, exhale to bend the knee, open the hip. Inhale, stretch, lengthen. On the exhale, the left leg drops down to the right, downward facing dog. Deep inhale here. On the exhale, we ripple forward, sending the knees to the ground, sending the chin and the chest to the ground, gliding through our baby cobra Bhujangasana. Inhale, hands are coming off the mat, relaxing the neck here. Exhale, up and over, downward facing dog. Great work. We're starting to warm up. Inhale, coming onto the tippy toes, Starting to walk forward to the front of the mat. Opening the heart and the chest here. On the exhale, we sink deeper. Inhale, sweeps the arms out and around, all the way up, micro bending the knees, palms press. Exhale, hands through heart center, bringing that energy towards your engine room. Hands to the sides, well done. Inhale, bending the knees, coming all the way up. Exhale to fold forward. Inhale, straight back, opening the heart and the chest. Exhale, palms are pushing into the ground. Left foot steps back, lowering the knee, untucking the toes. We are adding on. Inhale, sending the arms up and high. Exhale, angel wings. Inhale, sweep the floor. Exhale, we fly for 2. Just one more. Inhale, sweeping the floor, coming all the way high. Exhale, holding here for 3, 2, and 1. Well done. Next inhale, we drop the hands, interlacing the fingers, opening the heart and the chest. Exhale to fold forward, sending that fist above the shoulders. For 3, 2, and 1. Next inhale, brings the arms up, releasing the fingers, bringing the hands up for our low lunge. Now listen, on the exhale, we open up for warrior 2. So the right hand goes in front, left arm goes back. We're gazing over the right middle finger. Inhale to sink deeper into our warrior 2 here. Exhale to flip the palm, reverse the warrior. Inhale, coming forward. Exhale, reverse. One more. Inhale to come forward. Exhale, reverse. Number 3. For 3, 2, and 1. Circling forward. Hands are framing the right foot. Lifting off the left knee. Sending the right leg up and high, 3-legged dog. Deep inhale here. Exhale to bend the knee, open hip. Inhale, stretch, lengthen. On the exhale, looking forward in between the hands, left foot steps forward. The right foot steps forward, left foot follows. Inhale to open the heart and the chest. Exhale, sink deeper. Inhale, we bend the knees. We're bringing the arms in front of the body. Our tree is growing and blossoming. Exhale, the tree is folding down. 2 more. Inhale, blossoming up. Exhale, folding down. Inhale. And exhale, folding down. The peace fingers are catching the big toes. We're resting here for 5, 4, for 3, 2. Last one. Deep inhale to open the heart and the chest, sending shoulders away from the ears. On the exhale, palms are pushing down, sending the right leg back, lowering the right knee, untucking the right toes, coming to the other side. Inhale to grow high. Exhale, we fly. Inhale, sweeping the floor, arching the back. Exhale to open. 1 more. Inhale. Exhale, holding here for 3, 2, and 1. Next inhale, drops the hands, interlacing the fingers the funky way, different index finger on top, opening the heart and the chest. On the exhale, we sink forward, we fold over our thigh, sending the fist over our shoulders. For 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, hands are guiding all the way up, releasing the fingers, gazing up. Exhale, we're opening to the right for our warrior 2. Shoulders in one level, gazing over the left middle finger, sinking deeper here. On the exhale, we flip the palm, we reverse the warrior. Inhale to come forward. Exhale, reverse. Inhale to come forward. Exhale, reverse, holding here for 3, 2, and 1. Well done. Deep inhale to frame the left foot, tucking the right toes, sending the right knee high, sending the left leg high, three-legged dog. Deep inhale. On the exhale, bending the knee, opening the hip. Inhale to stretch, lengthen. Exhale, left foot joins the right one. We're rippling forward, lowering our knees, lowering our chest and chin, gliding through baby cobra. Inhale to come all the way up. Exhale, up and over. Strong downward facing dog. Inhale, let's look forward in between the hands, coming onto our tippy toes. We start walking forward to the front of the mat. Long spine here, straight back. Exhale, sinking deeper. Inhale, the arms are coming up and over sideways, send salutation, palms press. Exhale, hands through the heart center, Tadasana mountain pose. Well done. We're coming into our third round. Inhale, the arms are coming up and high, palms press. Exhale, folding forward, hinging from the hips straight back. Inhale, shoulders away from ears. Exhale, palms are pushing down into the mat. Giant step back with the left leg, lowering the left knee, untucking the toes. Coming into rounds of 1. So on the inhale, we sweep up. Opening up for our angel wings, holding here for 3, 2, and 1. Next, inhale, dropping the hands, interlacing the fingers, opening the heart and the chest. On the exhale, we fold forward, resting on our thigh for 3, 2, and 1. Deep inhale to drop the hands, release the fingers, up and high, low lunge. Exhale, warrior 2 variation. Inhale, we travel forward. Exhale, flips the palms, reverses the warrior for 3, 2, and 1. Well done. Deep inhale to frame the right foot. Now listen. We're tucking the left toe, sending the left knee high to create more space. We're sending the right knee in to the center of the mat. So we're turning it inwards. The right toes are out to the concrete or timber. Right hand pushes down into the mat. Left arm comes up and high, out the seam of the left foot in the mat. Gazing up to our left fingertips here for 3, 2, and 1. Lifting the left leg, sending all the energy through that right shoulder for 3, 2, and 1. Well done. Dropping the left foot, dropping the left arm, coming onto the left toes, sending the right leg up high, three-legged dog, opening the hip, bending the knee. Inhale to stretch, lengthen. On the exhale, we look forward, stepping the right foot forward in between the hands. Left foot follows. Inhale to open the heart and the chest. Exhale, sinking deeper. Starting to grow our tree, bending the knees, coming up 1 vertebra at a time. Exhale, we fold down. Inhale. Exhale. You're doing great. 1 more. Inhale to open all the way up. Exhale, we gently fold down. Peace fingers are catching the big toes. Resting here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Deep inhale, opening the heart and the chest. On the exhale, we're going on the other side. Palms are pressing down. Giant step with the right foot back. Lowering the knee, untucking the toes. Inhale to sweep the floor, arch the lower back here, all the way up. Exhale, angel wings holding for 3, 2, and 1. Great work. Dropping the hands, interlacing the fingers the funky way, you know what's coming. Opening the heart and the chest here. Exhale to fold forward, resting the torso on the thigh. Sending the interlaced fingers over the shoulders, only as far as it's comfortable for you. For 3, 2, and 1. Inhale to gently come all the way up. Release the fingers, arms up and high. Exhale, we open up, warrior 2. Inhale, gazing over the front hand, flipping the palm. Exhale to reverse the warrior. For 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, frames the left foot, tucking the right toes, creating space by lifting off that right knee. Sending the left knee towards the center of the mat. Left toes are coming out towards the concrete. Wiggling that right foot round, coming to the outer seam of the right foot. Sending the right arm up and high. Gazing towards the right fingertips. 3 more deep breaths here. Next, inhale, sending more energy into that left hand, lifting off the right toes. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well done. Lowering the right foot, lowering the right hand. Coming onto our right toes, we send the left leg up high, 3-legged dog. Deep inhale here. Exhale to bend the knee, open the hip. Inhale, stretch, lengthen. On the exhale, left toes are joining the right toes. Downward facing dog. Great work, everyone. Deep inhale. Long exhale as we come onto the tippy toes, starting to walk forward to the front of the mat. Hands to the shins, halfway lift. Exhale, sinking deeper. Inhale, up and around, all the way up, palms press. Exhale, hands through heart center, Tadasana. Going through our final round, creating some more fire here. However, you can always come down onto your knees. Inhale, we go up. Exhale, gently folding forward. Inhale, hands to the shins, halfway lift. Exhale, palms are pressing down. Giant step with the left foot back. This time the knee stays off the ground. Inhale to sweep the floor, high lunge. Arching into our back. Exhale, we fly. Inhale to drop the hands, interlace the fingers, opening the heart and the chest. Exhale, folding forward, holding here for 3, 2, and 1. Deep inhale, lifting your heart and your chest. Now make sure your block is in the front here. Coming into our high lunge. Exhale, warrior 2. So only now that we are bringing that left heel down towards the ground. Inhale, sinking deeper into that right knee, flipping the palm. Exhale, we reverse the warrior. For 3, 2, and 1. Next inhale, listen closely, sending all the energy we have into that right knee, coming all the way forward. Landing that hand on our block, on our water bottle or our books. Whee! I'll be wobbly today. Sending the left arm high, stacking the hips on top. 3 more breaths. 2, and 1. Deep inhale, we step back, high lunge. Oof. On the exhale, framing that right foot. Sending it up and high, 3-legged dog. Exhale to bend the knee, open the hip. Inhale, stretch, lengthen. Right foot steps forward, in between the hands. Left foot follows. Opening the heart and the chest here. Exhale to sink deeper. Inhale, growing our tree up high. Exhale, folding down. Inhale, growing up high. Exhale, folding down one more time. Inhale, growing our tree, growing these big, big branches. Exhale to fold forward. These fingers are catching the big toes, sending the forehead towards the knees. Resting here before we go on the other side. Yoga's choice, you can always lower your knee and just go through the same round as we did earlier. Three, two, and one. Shoulders away from ears to open the heart. Exhale, palms are pushing down, right leg steps back, knee stays off the ground. Inhale for high lunge, squaring these hips. Exhale, angel wings. Inhale to drop the hands, interlacing the funky way. Fist away from buttocks. Exhale to fold forward, holding here for 3, 2, and 1. Next inhale brings us all the way up, gently releasing the fingers, high lunge. Exhale, opening the hips for warrior 2. Shoulders on one level, sinking deeper into the left knee, flipping the left palm, reversing the warrior for 3, 2, and 1. As we push ourselves off, landing on our block with the left hand, bringing the right leg up high, the right arm goes high. Holding here for 3. Super yogis, you can look to your right hand, to the right fingertips. 2, and 1. Next inhale, we're coming back to high lunge. Exhale to frame the left foot, sending it up high, three-legged dog. Deep inhale here. Exhale, closing our downward facing dog. Great work. Inhale to ripple forward. Exhale, lowering the knees. This time, pushing ourselves back, resting in child's pose. Great work. Well done. For 3, 2, and 1. Next inhale, we come all the way up, sitting on our heels, sending the feet to the front. Stretching out the legs. On the inhale, arms are coming up and high. Exhale, peace fingers are catching our big toes, rolling the forehead towards the ground. Deep inhale and a long exhale. One more inhale as we are gently releasing, bringing the arms all the way up, exhaling angel wings. Now we're crossing the legs in front of us, maybe rearranging our buttocks. On the exhale, we drop the arms, interlacing the fingers. Opening the heart and the chest here. Exhale, fold forward, bringing the forehead towards the ground, sending the interlaced fingers over the shoulders. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Deep inhale, gently coming up, releasing the fingers. Arms are coming up and high again. On the exhale, left hand comes to the front, right hand comes back. We're dropping them down onto the mat. With the inhale, we're growing higher. Exhale, we twist open to the back a little bit more, gazing over the right shoulder. You can place your left hand on your right knee here if that helps you, but just making sure you're not overstretching into your back. Inhale to grow higher. Exhale to open up. One more inhale to grow higher. Exhaling, opening up, holding here. One more deep inhale. On the exhale, we come back to center, arms are all the way up. Deep exhale, opening up to the left. Right hand finds the left knee, gazing towards the back of the room. Inhale to grow high. Exhale to open. Inhale higher. Exhaling, open. One more inhale, we grow higher. Exhale, open, holding here. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Deep inhale, coming back to the front. The soles of the feet are touching, so we're coming into our butterfly legs. If you have a bolster, you can place it behind you. If you don't have one, no problem at all. You're just going without a bolster. Exhale, gently starting to roll down, lowering the torso here towards the ground. Shoulders are rolling off to the sides, hands are off to the sides. 5 deep breaths here. Next inhale, we're crossing the hands on our torso, starting to tap our collarbone. Tapping one side at a time. Connecting with our deep breath, with inhaling for 6 and exhaling for 6. One more deep inhale. On the exhale, we start lifting the knees towards each other. If you're on a bolster, rolling off the bolster, maybe placing it under your knees. We're coming, lying down on the ground for our Shavasana. Imprinting the spine on your mat. Letting the shoulder blades lower onto your mat. Releasing any tension you no longer want to hold on to. Soaking up energy and light with each inhale. Releasing tension with each exhale. Inhale for light and energy. Exhaling any tension. Exhaling to release. Inhaling light and energy. Exhaling to release tension. One more deep inhale here. On the exhale, we roll over to one side, whichever is most comfortable to you. Slowly starting to bring movement back into the body, wiggling the fingers, wiggling the toes. And when you're ready, gently starting to push yourself back up to a comfortable seated position, keeping the eyes closed as we fold the hands in front of our heart center, repeating after me only if you wish. I am love. I am light. I am me. Thank you for joining me for this half moon practice today. You did great. And yeah, if you liked or if you have any feedback or questions, please feel free to always drop them below. I will get back to you. Namaste. Thank you guys for joining me today. This was a great practice. I hope you enjoyed. Maybe give this channel a like or subscribe. And also I have a Patreon community where you're always welcome to join. I release videos there first, so this is a goodie you get when you're in the Patreon community, which is our digital community for wholesomeness, for spirituality, for yoga, Pilates, mindfulness, life coaching. So if you feel like that's something you might be interested, then definitely click the link below. I'll see you soon. Bye bye.